Hi, folks. This is Lester Rugg coming to you from the North Andover Senior Center. This is Senior Moments, your monthly look at what is going on here at the center. With another full docket of activities in store and the fall season just around the corner, let's check out the Senior Center's monthly newsletter and see what is on tap for September. Just a quick note before we get started, program registration for the items listed here begin on Monday, September the 8th at 8 a.m. unless otherwise noted. Registrations will be accepted in either a live call or an email. Registrations will not be taken via voicemail. Are you a friend or loved one turning 65 or already 65, considering retirement and or simply confused about Medicare? You are not alone. A counselor from SHINE program will explain your options and answer your questions. Learn about the structure of Medicare, when to enroll, and helpful tips to choose plans that suit your lifestyle and your Medicare insurance needs. Confusing, isn't it? Intro to Medicare sessions with a SHINE counselor are being offered online once a month via Zoom. The first of these sessions will take place on Wednesday, September 17th from 5 to 7 p.m. To request a link to join this session, call SHINE at 978-946-1374. Speaking of Medicare, the open enrollment period is next month, and the Senior Center will be holding informational sessions to discuss the annual notice of change documents that Medicare subscribers will be getting. The first of these discussions will take place on Thursday, September 25th at 6:30 p.m. Now, these sessions are open to current Medicare beneficiaries, as well as retirees transitioning from group plans and caregivers helping to those with Medicare. Call the center at 978-688-9560 for more information. The Lifelong Learning Series continues in September, and it offers items that are interesting and in some cases essential. Under the Essentials heading, there will be a presentation on hearing loss, got it in spades, and improving the quality of life. On Monday, September 15th at 2:30 p.m., you can learn how to come to terms with hearing loss and how to come up with strategies to improve the quality of your life. What was that you said? Got it. This lecture is presented by the Massachusetts Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing. Call the center for more information. That's 978-688-9560. And in the interesting category, Dr. Larry Lowenthal is presenting a series of lectures titled Demystifying Freud. Starting in mid-September and then happening every week in October, Dr. Lowenthal will provide insight into the work of the man who is widely recognized as the founder of psychoanalysis. That would be Freud. The first of these lectures will touch on Freud's thoughts about analysis of dreams. It will be held on Wednesday, September 17th, starting at 1 p.m. Call the Senior Center to register. This item is for those that really give a hoot. The North Andover Animal Control Department in association with the Tailwinds organization, invite you to come to the center and learn more about owls. This event takes place on Saturday, September the 13th at 1 p.m. This program is open to the entire community. No registration is necessary. The series of classes on home food preservation continues this month on Monday, September 15th, or Friday, September 26th. You can attend a small group hands-on canning class. It's all about making and canning your own salsa, and it gets started at 12:30 p.m. Learn what you need to know to safely can your own food at home. Or if you have already attended one of these small group classes and are looking for a little more in-depth instruction, there'll be an open class session on cannery on Friday, September the 19th, also at 12:30. On either session, you just need to contact the Senior Center in order to register. The number is 978-688-9560. You are watching Senior Moments, a monthly program telling you all about what is happening here at the North Andover Senior Center. We're always looking for people to come out and help us with the show. Whether you would like to help us record and edit the show, or perhaps even produce your own segments, your contributions are certainly welcome. In fact, the folks at North Andover CAM will be holding an informational session on Friday, October 3rd at 12:30 p.m. Come on down to the center and learn how you can help the show and get on TV. And if you're a little too shy for on-camera work, don't worry, there's a lot to do behind the scenes as well. Either way, North Andover CAM has the tools and the training. All you need is the time. Come down for a visit that day and see how you can share your own senior moments. Rick Telepano, the man who told us all about the United States presidents, is back with a set of lectures titled Understanding the U.S. Constitution. This will be a two-part event presented remotely over Zoom. The first lecture will be about the origin of the Constitution, what led to its creation, and how close it came to not even existing. This presentation will take place on Monday, September the 22nd at 2:30 p.m. Now lecture number 2 will take place the following Monday, September 29th, also at 2:30, and it will cover the Bill of Rights, which is important, the process of getting it ratified, and each of the amendments that make it up. Just call the Senior Center ahead of time to register. That number is 978-688-9560. It's time to break out the popcorn, because now we're looking at this month's featured showing at the Sutton Cinema. Tell me to tell you about it. Every Thursday of the month, you can come to the Senior Center and watch a recent film. Showtime is 1 p.m. and no registration is needed. Just come down and enjoy the film. On Thursday, September 4th, the Sutton Cinema will be screening Thursday's Murder Club, a tale of some unlikely sleuths who live in a retirement home and uncover a murder case. Snacks for the day will be provided by the folks at Aspen Hill Rehab. In the next week, on September the 11th, the feature is The Unbreakable Boy. It tells the story of the parents of an autistic boy who is diagnosed with brittle bone disease. While they are saddened to learn about his condition, they're also happy to learn about his spirit and courage. And he goes through some trying times. Thanks to Cedar Hill Rehab, who will be picking up the tab for the snacks. On Thursday, September 18th, they'll be showing a film titled Audrey's Children. This is the true story of Dr. Audrey Evans, who works in an elite children's hospital and leads to the pioneering of life-saving cancer treatments, and even the co-founding of the first Ronald McDonald House. How about that? And these finish up the month on Thursday, September 25th, with the interestingly titled Penguin Lessons. It tells the story of an Englishman living in Argentina during a turbulent time in its history and what happened after he adopted a penguin. The showtime for all Sutton Cinema features is 1 p.m., and we remind you once again that no registration is required to attend any of these film screenings. Just come on down and enjoy the show. On Wednesday, September 24th, the Senior Center will be hosting an autumn harvest social. It all started with a cozy fall luncheon at 11:30, followed by a program of live music, sure to get your face smiling and your toes a-tapping. You just need to register with the Senior Center in advance. Give them a call at 978-688-9560. After a summer break, the bi-monthly men's breakfast is back. This month it will take place on Monday, September 22nd, starting at 9 a.m. Don't be late. It's always a great event, and we encourage you to come on down. After all, the more the merrier. Just call the center and get registered. We love to have you come. If you can't make it for breakfast, then let's do lunch. Every Monday through Friday, the folks at Age Span provide a terrific lunch here at the Senior Center. This meal is served at 11:30 and is a great time is had by all. There's a $2 donation requested for the meal, and you have to register to attend lunch a week in advance. And call the center and get your place set today. The lunch bunch will head over to Haverhill this month. On Monday, September the 15th, the luncheon date will be at the Roma Ristorante. The van will depart from the Senior Center at noon, and lunch will be served at 12:30. This month, the Supper Club will be heading over to Capellini's restaurant in Tewksbury, and on Thursday, September 25th. The van will be departing from North Andover at the 4:30 p.m., and dinner will be at 5 p.m. To get into either or both of these events, just register in advance by calling the Senior Center. Do so early, as these programs do fill up quickly. And that will conclude another edition of Senior Moments, brought to you directly from the North Andover Senior Center. You can hear the noise. As always, there's so much going on at the Senior Center each month, and we don't have the time to cover all of it. Remember that all these events are listed in the bi-monthly newsletter that goes out to every Senior Center member. As you would like a copy of our regular newsletter emailed to you, please call the North Andover Senior Center. That's 978-688-9560, or you can email them at the address shown here. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode when October creeps its way into the calendar. Until then, this is Lester Rugg saying thanks for watching, and may all your senior moments be super moments. So long for now, and we'll see you again next time.